this is Bug Paradise. Thank you for joining me for a new series of Rimworld, and this one is called The Beach. And why is it called The Beach? You'll soon see. It's going to be pretty obvious. I think you can guess. We are going to go with Crash Landed, only because it's a faster start. Tribe is more people, but low technology. Rich Explorer, one mistake and it's going to be a very short series. Naked Brutality, oh my gosh. I'll leave that for people like Pete Complete who know exactly what they're doing. It's not for the likes of me. So we're going to go with Crash Landed. We are going to go with Blood and Dust and Cassandra's, make it a little bit difficult. Losing is fun. Nah. And we'll go in Reload anytime because this is obviously YouTube. Now the seed, I have spent quite some time finding an appropriate tile. Not looking for the contents of the tile itself, but actually finding the tile with a beach and a river. Preferably that wasn't flat, but I had to go with a flat map. And population just +1, everything else is being kept the same. Okay, so here is our world, and we have chosen the... Now, where was it? I forgot what the name is called. Segobi Sea, that's it, down here. Segobi Sea. It's actually playing on arid shrubland. We have a western coast, which is nice. I don't know what difference this makes if it says, you know, special features, southern coast. I guess it means that the whole of that side of the map is coastline, so no one can approach from that side, I guess. Anyway, movement is relatively easy, close to roads, close to a couple of allies, purple and yellow, close to some baddies to hit, and travel time up to here, maybe along to here for trading, is actually pretty quick. There's no mountains and stuff to slow things down. This is a flat terrain, so it's not great. It does have a large river, which would be useful for power. Limestone and sandstone, not ideal, but I'm not going to spend my life trying to find a hex which satisfies all these requirements and is granite and marble as well. I'll just go with what I've got, adds a bit more challenge to it, and I think we're going to go with that. So that looks pretty good to me. Let's have a quick look at the factions. Interesting names. Fartiera. I'm just so childish. The Grey Spider Backs, the Mortarmen. Very good. Alright, so let's go with that. Now, in terms of create characters, I'm not going to do prepare carefully, but what I'm going to do is spend a little bit of time getting exactly the right skills that I need, because I'm going to give myself a reasonable start in the game, so I'm going to kind of flick through this a little bit, and I'll find the right characters, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. So meet our new colonists. We have Daniel, the botanist, who has blue hair, which is super cool. Can't do dumb labour crafting or cooking, but is very good with plants and animals. Now, plants is going to be super crucial given our biome. And we've got year-round growing, really important. Animals, always very handy to have a high animal handling skill, especially if it's over 10, because it means that we could potentially tame those harder animals and basically look after them as well, which is pretty good. He's a wimp, which doesn't help very much, but kind, which is obviously a nice way to brighten up everyone else's day, as it says. We have Slick, who's a sickly child, but she is a night owl. She's young. And she's an ascetic, which is great. So she's not going to be too worried about the sort of bedroom she has, which is great. And she prefers raw food. Interesting. That's going to be quite useful. Medical 8, so she'll be a good medic. And intellectual 8, so she'll be good for research and making drugs and stuff. So when we get around to that. Rest of the skills are not so great, but you know, there's scope to learn. And then finally we have Jake, who is actually pretty good across the board, but he's very good at cooking and construction, which are two gaps we had when we were choosing the last one. Can't do animals, big deal. Optimist, +6 permanently, fantastic. Asexual, good stuff. So he's not going to get any buffs or debuffs from falling in love. He's not going to try and chat anybody up and get rebuffed, so that actually works quite nicely. So these are our 3 characters, and I think I'm actually pretty happy with them. No massive health issues. He's got a scar on his left leg, but apart from that, we're looking good. The only gaps we've got are shooting and melee, big deal, and mining. Well, the map doesn't have a great deal to mine, so those 3 areas I don't care about. These 5 I do, and we got a good start, so let's go. Alright, here we go then. The series starts. Right, let's zoom out and take a look at this beautiful map. Look at this lovely beach. Oh, lovely, lovely. So we have started on arid shrubland. I've never played arid shrubland before, not even sort of privately. So it's also flat, which is interesting. So my resources are going to be somewhat constrained. My components are going to be taxing, let's just say. I do have some resources to mine, notably, I mean, plasteel, that's pretty nice, isn't it? I thought it was uranium for a moment there. I've got some compact machinery, we have some, obviously, structures here. Is there any uranium or anything, not that I can see. Got some bits and pieces hanging around. But I like the looks of this. Also, we've got a big river, which will help us defend. And I think we're probably going to set up around here. Let's have a quick look at where the rich soil is, because we do have year-round growing. So having a rich soil will make a big difference. I think given everything, we'll probably start in the middle of the map, and so ideally this is perfect. We also have an ancient danger right there, which would be great, because once we clear it out we can then expand into this area. So that works superbly. That works superb. What sort of English is that? Terrible. So we've got rich soil there, rich soil there, rich soil there. Movement on this map is going to be super easy, barely an inconvenience, so we can easily get over to here and to plant these areas. And if you want to plant here, I think the fertility is 10%, so potatoes will grow okay in this sort of soil. So that is looking pretty good. So let's so we've landed. Let's have a quick look and reacquaint ourselves with who's got what skills. Before I do this, let me do this manually. So Slick is the doctor, bed rest basic. Give me the warden. You'll be our handler, cook, hunter. So Daniel then has to have the. Daniel has to have. Oh, what's that? A green flak vest. I've seen that before. That's interesting. It's actually made of anything special. Huh. I've never seen a green flak vest before. It's very interesting. All right. Let's quickly set this up, because you want to do this once and then forget about it. So anything is going to be 51% and over, or 50% and over, sorry. So which means they'll take it off when it gets to 49%, which is what we want. Otherwise they'll get the tattered debuff and it won't change their clothes automatically, which is a little bit annoying. Don't have to do nudist. Right, so we will set Daniel as a soldier, which means that he will wear the hat, the helmet even, and the flak vest and the flak pants, and the others won't. I'll make the other two workers, so they won't wear that kit. Just out of interest, what else won't work? So workers won't wear anything kind of combat-y or tribal wear for that matter, which is fine. Okay, so Daniel's going to pick up the bolt action rifle. Slick's shooting is 3, so Slick, smelly. Yeah, there's not much in it. No, let's give that to her. He can have the knife, and let's allow right click unforbid all items. Cool. Right, and who's our pets, by the way? It's not this, is it? Oh, give me a break. God, chinchilla. Alright, so Stella really it's just a walking snack, really. Let's call it a snack. It's the first order of the day. Completely useless, but there we go, could be worse. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to set up in here, because I think this is kind of, well, it's perfect, isn't it, really? Why would we not? We'll have to tidy up the floors and stuff, but that's okay as a start. We just start small. Let's quickly count in where we're going to need a roof. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, fine. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a little bit of planning, because I think planning makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to use the new planning tool which I've got. It's a mod called Carefully Planning or something. And then I'll be right back. Okay, well, here we have it. I think this is the beginnings of a half-decent base, which I've actually managed to plan out for once. Now, I'm not used to planning out bases, so bear with me. Okay, so in terms of colours, green is the rec room, as we can see here. Huge rec room. Everyone likes a big rec room, apparently. Then we've got blue is the hospital down here. Actually, I might as well start from the top. Green's the rec room. Then we've got butchery and cooking. We have a central corridor running that way, a central corridor running that way, 3 wide. That'll keep some people happy. And then we've got yellow is for the prisoners. Only because I'm not entirely sure when I mine it out, that's going to be an infestation spot. So if we need to expand a prison, we can expand into this area, and if the prisoners get infested, I don't particularly care very much. Better that than a hospital, right? Pink is going to be the freezer, so easy access from the kitchen and the butchery. They obviously, no one has to go through the kitchen or butchery to get to food, and then easy, quick trip back to the rec room. Blue's the hospital, which is going to be big enough. So we've got beds, 2 beds there, 2 beds there, runway up the middle. And again, this should be big enough, but we got space to expand if it's not. Yellow is the workshop area, dark yellow, sorry. That's light yellow for the prisoners, dark yellow is the workshop area, and again, we can expand it out should we need to. This turquoise colour, or cyan, I suppose, is the main storage. So, you know, rifles and clothes and all that sort of rubbish. That can't last outside, is going to go in here. We've also then got the bedrooms, which are in purple. So again, we've got corridor running this way. We've got bedroom here, then some bedrooms coming down towards here, making use of the marble that is already here, which is kind of nice for bedrooms. We'll try and make use of this and tidy up a little bit. So that's our kind of base that we're looking at. So I've also drawn out the rest of the Ancient Danger on the basis that it is symmetrical. So, and once that's been cleaned out, we can use that as a throne room or something similar, and then maybe mine this out. We shall see what we find. Because at the moment, there's no overhead mountain, and therefore no infestation. So we're looking all right. We shall see. Okay, let me just get rid of that. All right, so that's what we're looking at. First things first then, let's create a dumping stockpile. And we might as well, start as me to go on, stick that in there. Yep, and then we'll carry on with, I think let's start small. We'll just build the walls that we're going to use. Let's deconstruct these things. That's going to be a wall, that's not going to be a wall. And then we'll try and fill in as necessary with, and I hate to use wood because we don't have a lot of it. I need to get stone cutting kind of right away. Do I have that off the bat? I can't even remember with this level. I think I do, don't I? Stone cutting, I do. So I think stone cutting off the bat is probably a good idea, and it starts with me to go on. So our stone cutting is probably going to be down here. It's going to be outside for now. That's not ideal. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's build some beds. And again, this is all temporary. And we'll go with wood for now, just to get our structure up. So let's do that wooden door. Going to get some beds in there. We're going to get a stone cutting table, and we're going to crack on with stone cutting right off the bat. We need a door on here as well. Okay. Then what we'll do is we will claim this area here, so they repair the doors and stuff. I'm going to deconstruct those 2 points as well as that. Bring some steel back and speed things up a little bit. Now, have I done their workload? I haven't, have I? Yeah, you don't ever need to construct. Growing, 8 and 11. Yep, absolutely. Mining, yeah, that's fine. Plant cutting, we need everybody on that, really. Smithing, tailoring, crafting. You can be Mr. Art. Hauling, cleaning. Cleaning, not so much. Research 8 and 9. So, yeah, you can both do that, whoever's free. That's fine for now, anyway. Okay, so we're putting the stuff down here. I could do with getting this built as a standalone building for now, so stuff doesn't deteriorate. That would be useful. Now, so we've run out of wood straight away, have we? Okay. I was hoping that wouldn't happen quite so quickly, but clearly it has. Let's chop some wood. Just need to finish this off, and then we can have a proper building. Get it roofed. There we go. Oh, I just need the door now. Just need a little bit of wood. Oh, there we go. Got some wood coming now. Sweet. Alright. Cool. So while that's happening, let's get some... No, I think food could wait for a minute. Let's get this done. So we have a bedroom area. We do need to get some power, so let's get that up and running. It's going to have to be wood powered. I'm not keen on that for a start. Wind turbine. Thing is, with such a shortage of wood, if I would use torches, that's going to be problematic. So I'm going to have to use power right off the bat. Now, the tree up there is quite useful. It's not so close that's going to cause a problem with building. I think a little torch, just for now, would be good. Let's get a little torch lamp up. It's pretty dark in here. Now, we are going to get a dumping stockpile as well. So, bearing in mind that the stone cutting's there, I'll put a dumping stockpile zone here. Excuse me. And we're going to get chunks, stone chunks, and steel slag chunks as well. Make that preferred. And then we can get rid of the stuff that's in here. Shifty that outside. We're going to claim that table and reinstall it in here. So don't get an 8 without table debuff. Now, so let's look. So we've got Okay, we seem to have quite a lot of steel, so let's make a couple of steel stalls, I think. 25, yeah. Let's speed up. Oh yeah, we need to check everyone's meditation skills. Let's have a quick look. So they are artistic. Slick is minimal. A wall, okay. And Jake is artistic, okay. So let's set up some meditation spots. That's under MISC, isn't it? Meditation spots. Doesn't really matter at the moment. Right, add build, make any stone blocks. Do until you have, let's say 400. And then pause when satisfied, unpause at 50. Okay. Well, who's our crafter? It's going to be Jake. Jake is also our cooker, but that doesn't matter at this point. I'm more interested in getting this set up though. We need wood. Okay. We have some wood, just not much. A real shortage of wood. I'm going to have to watch my habits here, I think. I've never played average shrubland before, so it's something I need to bear in mind. Drago trees. Let's get a little bit of wood. Wow, it's not much. Not much on this map at all. Oh, there we go. Got that now. So our usual wooden floor situation probably isn't going to work. At least with this now, at least we can do some stone cutting. Stone cutting is going to happen when Jake gets around to it. So he's busy constructing. Do you know? I'll get Slick to do it. Because we could use his construction of 10. That'd be quite useful. So here we go. Starting to cut some stone. I mean, this is not ideal. Just this little light, but it's better than nothing. So that's fine. Oh, looks like Daniel hasn't put on the flak vest. Right. Stuff is deteriorating. We need to get that sorted out. Let's get this built. Do you know, I'm thinking maybe I'll put it in here for now, in the prison. Let's copy those sayings. I'm going to put it here, then I can, at least I can put a roof over it quite easily. Now, can I get rid of the planning overlay for now? I can change the... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so we're starting to build up some stone here. 45. So let's look at my planning overlay a minute. Alright, so let's get the steel table deconstructed. Stick a wall in there. There's a lot of stone here, isn't there? Actually getting a lot of stone quite quickly. Alright, that's good. Limestone wall. We can actually get this up pronto. That's only 65, 75, 80. Fantastic. Do some slate as well, because why not? Got 45 slate to use. Slate to there. Have our storage up in no time. So at least this is now just outdoors rather than unroofed as well. So that helps. Let's get rid of the planning again. And I'm thinking actually with some of the limestone, let's put down some limestone floor. Some of this here, just to make it look as nice as possible. Let's deconstruct those. Deconstruct that. That can go. I've never done stone cutting quite so quickly. It's interesting. Okay, so let's get some more limestone tile down. There's limestone there, isn't it? Yeah. So getting a lot of limestone really fast. Oh, this is great. All right, let's turn on the planning. Let's go with the limestone again. How much have I got? 84. That's 60. They can put that stuff back. Emus, not to be messed with. Cool. Alright, not a bad start. Now, who can be on cleaning? Okay, anybody but Daniel. So Jake, when you wake up, if you can just have a quick whiz around, that'd be amazing. I'm liking your two-tone flooring. That's pretty good. Slate. I think that one needs doing. I think that's it then, by the looks of it. Very modest. Let's clear this out. So what have we got here? Awful barracks. Alright. We've got a couple of spaces up there where we need some flooring. Let's go with the slate again. Not that one. It's done already. Could be quite handy actually to set the ingredients radius, bring it down a little bit. Just for now, so he's taking it from these areas anyway. Okay, so we got slate and limestone still. $21. Let's do one slate. Just finish the wall off, and then door-wise, we've got a sandstone door, and eventually we're going to leave this open. We just need it on for roofing purposes now. So, all right, cool. That's our storage done. So we can put all this stuff away. Copy, paste. Not that I did any special settings, but let's do that. So then we can start putting it back again. Oh, we don't want stone blocks in here. That's particularly bad. More resources. We don't want stone blocks. We don't want plasteel. We don't want steel. We don't want uranium. Wood we can put in there. Plant matter. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. Good. Done. Alright. So we still got 24 meals. That's okay. I like the fact that we got this here. That's very nice. So we okay now? No, it's still awful. Very dirty. So where's it dirty? Pretty much everywhere. Okay, that's interesting. Never do hauling. That's fine. Never do cleaning. Great. So does that mean you're idle? Really? Huh. Alright. What's Daniel doing? Daniel is hunting, handling, growing, plant. Alright, okay, fine. Let's get you on that then. Let's get the growing situation sorted out. There we go. Perfect. So let's get you useful. I'm tempted to just get some straightforward potatoes in the ground here. Yep, potatoes is fine. Let's get this cactus chopped down. Perfect. Alright, so... Oh, Jake's off to do that, is he? Jake is useful at other things. Let Daniel do that. Well, they're both at it. That's fine. Now, next thing we need to do is get a research table set up. I think we're going to have to do it... We could put it in the corner here, couldn't we? Because we do need batteries. Simple research bench. A little bit clamped for now, but that's okay. Let's get a nice piece of furniture set up. Do you want a wooden chair? I think it probably can't hurt. I'll get some wood over here, so we've got enough to make it with. 81's more than enough to make a chair. And then we'll get some batteries. The stone cutting one's coming very well. Oh, they left a gift. That's very nice of them. Thanks very much. Nice guys. Alright, so next thing's next. Let's get the planning visibility. Let's get the walls done for, what's that? Sandstone. Let's get the kitchen done. So we're going to have that door 5, 10, 15. Okay. He's dropping on the floor, is he? What's wrong with this stockpile? Ah, I didn't make it to be stone blocks, did I? Okay. You should put it there now, hopefully. There we go. Cool. Alright, how's planting go? Planting is done. Fantastic. He's going to build a chair, hopefully. Doink, 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 doink. Alright, good. Alright, let's get the planning again. Let's have a look at this. So that's fine. We can get rid of that. We need some, say, limestone. That's fine. Let's get the butcher or the cook shop built, whichever way we see it. Ancient danger. You are not kidding. Don't see what's in here. Yep, we can get rid of that. A mad hare. So we need lots of things. Ah, that's done, is it? Excellent. Let's get batteries on. This will be our main researcher. Probably Slick, I think, because they're not going to be busy doing anything else. Right, so that's that taken care of. Recreation, good point. Let's get some recreation down. Just a simple horseshoes pin. We're going to make it out of steel because we actually don't have any steel either. Huh. That's not cool. Let's make it out of something else then. Let's make it out of... Is it sandstone we got a lot of? Yeah, sandstone horseshoes pin. Stick it outside the door, just there. That's that done. Medicine, yep. Low food, yep. Defences, yeah, okay. Now, we need to get you to do hauling first and then do research. Oh, the hair. I completely forgot about the hair, didn't I? Where is it? Oh, is that it? Yeah. Don't shoot Jake. Don't shoot Jake. Don't shoot Jake. Jake. Okay, so you don't get any decent medicine because it's only a little cut. Alright, cool. Now, what is there to forage here? We do have some berry bushes, that's quite handy. There's a bunch from over here. Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's take advantage of that. Growing zone. Do you know, let me just... I just want to get the bushes. I'm not interested in actually growing in this point yet, even though it is rich soil. Just make that smaller. It doesn't need to be massive. And let's, just so we can harvest these bad boys in 240, that is. That's nice. Beautiful. This guy's an animal. Look at how fast he's going. I'm loving this. Right, before you... Oh, you won't ever do hauling. Okay. Did I do consume? I meant haul. Never mind. Who will do hauling? Slick. Slick is... What's Slick doing? You are hauling. Okay, that's cool. I'll come over and haul the berries. So we've got some food stuff. That buys us a little bit of time. That's quite nice. How much do we get out of that lot? 160 berries. Not bad at all. 16 meals. Alright. We are off to a start. I wouldn't say necessarily it's a good start, but at least we've got a plan and we know what we want to do. I want to try and get these batteries up and running as soon as possible. Going to have to get in a wind turbine now because we don't have the wood to run a wood generator. I mean, it's really sparse around here. So if we can get that going. Now, this is a garv, isn't it? A garvey. These can be harvested. That's pretty sweet. Do you know, again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a growing zone, like just the main bits, and then I'll set that to disallow sowing, just so we'll pick up those. That one's ready to harvest, as is that one. That one's not. Okay. Right, I think, where are we? 28 minutes. Okay, we've got a little bit of time left. A little bit of time, 29 minutes. Let's get rid of that. Who's idle? Daniel. Still awful. Wow. Jake, when you come back, can you just have a little bit of a clear up? That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. Yes. And also we've got a lot of limestone, so we can crack on with doing the floor. That should make that look a bit better. But dirt's worse than having no floor at all. That's very interesting. Yeah, let me just get him to get rid of those blocks as well. That's dragging the place down. There we go. Decent. That's what I'm talking about. Good. Okay. Fantastic. Good, good. Where are we off to? Oh, harvesting. So what do you get from that? 9. So you get sort of 10-ish. 10 on average. Do you not haul? No, you do. Okay. Don't leave it on the ground. Bring it back with you. Brilliant. 14 days, and this goes off in 25 days. Awesome. Okay. Good. Alright, well I think we're going to leave it there for our first episode. We have made some progress, as I said, so that's good. As I said, arid shrubland is different. I'm so used to being in a forest or, you know, in a biome where I'm surrounded by trees. Not having wood to start off with is actually quite an interesting dynamic. So, yeah, I'm going to enjoy this on the beach. Anyway, as I said, hope you've enjoyed it. But for now, this is Bug, putting the plug.